If you want to use powerful Python libraries like NumPy, Pandas, or any other library, you don't build everything from scratch. You just install, import, and use them. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Wish Infinite. And before moving further, I would like to inform you that you can now support my YouTube channel. And for that, you can go to my channel Wish Infinite and click onto this join button. You can unlock exclusive perks while helping the channel grow. Your support means a lot. And a big thank you to everyone who has taken channel membership. As a token of appreciation, members can see their YouTube profile pictures featured randomly on channel homepage here. Also, you can access this complete AI engineering course under playlist tab. Feel free to save this playlist for quick access in your YouTube playlist section by clicking onto this save button. Now let's proceed further. So what is a package? A package in Python is a collection of pre-written code that is designed to perform specific tasks. Instead of writing everything from scratch, developers use packages to save time and effort. Packages help in solving real-world problems such as mathematical calculations, data processing, AI, web development, automation, and many more. In simple terms, a package is reusable code that can be added to your project whenever needed. In short, package is a ready-made code written by others. There are different packages like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and many more. And before we proceed further with installation of packages, we should be aware about two terms, which are PyPI and PIP. So what is PyPI? Its full form is Python Package Index. Python Package Index is the official online repository where Python packages are stored and shared. It acts as a central hub where developers upload their packages so that others can download and use them. Here you can go to this particular site, which is pypi.org, or you can simply search for this Python Package Index, and here you would be able to see that site. Once you will open it, here you can see this Python Package Index is a repository of software for the Python programming language. Here let me search NumPy. Hit enter, and see here if you will click onto this NumPy, you would be able to see all the details related to this particular library. And like this, there are many more packages which are there into this repository. See, here you would be able to see number of projects, releases, files, and users. And now we know what is PyPI, which is Python Package Index. Now what is PIP? PIP is a tool used to install packages from PyPI into your system. And to install packages, we use this PIP install and the package name. And when we run this particular command, which is PIP install with the package name, it actually downloads packages from PyPI. So you can understand it like this. PyPI is an app store where you are having multiple apps, right? And PIP is installer. Now let's see how to install package. So to install package, we need to use this particular command, which is PIP install and package name. Let's see the practical example. So here we can install any package. For now, I am taking example of NumPy. A NumPy is a library used for fast mathematical operations and working with arrays. So now to install packages, we can simply open terminal. It can be CMD, it can be PowerShell, it can be Bash terminal, or we can also go to VS Code and here we can open terminal. It's up to you, right? Which terminal you want to use. I usually use VS Code terminal. Now here it is at the project folder location, but it is not mandatory, right? We are installing packages globally, so path doesn't matter here. Now what we need to do, we need to provide PIP install and then we need to provide the package name. So here the package name is NumPy. NumPy. Now we can hit enter. And here we would be able to see the progress. And see, installation is done. Here it may take a little bit of time depending on the package size, internet speed, and your PC performance. Now our NumPy package is installed. Here you can see more details related to the package. So here we installed package globally. Means any project on your system can use it. It is not like that you would be able to use this NumPy package for this particular project only. You can use this package for any other project. Now we have installed the package, and like this you can install any of the package. You will have to just provide PIP install and any package name. Here you can install Pandas, Matplotlib, and any other Python library. And now after installation, what we need to do, we need to import the package. So for that we will require one Python file. Here I have already created one notebook file, which is install_import_packages.ipynb. This name does not matter, as we are learning installation of package and importing it. So that's why I've given the name like this. Here I've created notebook file. If you want to create plain Python file with this .py extension, so feel free to do so. Now let me add one code cell here. And here to import the package, what we need to do? We need to use this import statement. And after that, we need to provide the package name. So the package name is NumPy. So that we can provide here. And after importing the package, we can simply use it. So once we are installing it, it is not like that we would be able to use it directly. We will have to import it, then only we can use it. And as I told that it is not like that for this project only you would be able to use this NumPy. If you will create any other project and there you create Python file, there also you can use this NumPy. Because we have installed this NumPy package globally. Now installation is done, importing is done. Now how to use this package? And here with this import, we are importing the package. Similar thing we saw in case of module, right? We created the module and then we imported that module to use that. We also saw that we can use built-in modules. Like we used math module, import module. So in case of packages also, we are doing the same thing. First we are installing them and then we are using them. We did not install math, random or any other module because those were built-in modules with Python. But these are external packages which we are going to use. So that's why we had to install it before importing it. Now to use it, what we need to do? Here, let's hit enter. And now as we have imported this particular package, so just copy it or just type it. So numpy dot, and here you can use functions, variables or class and its methods. For now, let's create one array. So array is collection of different items. If you are from the programming background, you must be aware about it that what is array. In simple, we are going to store different items inside an array. So here after this numpy dot, we need to use this array and then opening and closing of round parenthesis, and in between we can provide an array. So to provide an array, we need to provide opening and closing of square brackets, and here we can add some items like 1, 4, 7 and any numbers we can add or any string or any other data type we can add. Now this particular statement is going to give us array. Let's save it inside one variable. Let's give the variable name is ARR. You can provide any variable name. So ARR equals to and then numpy dot arrays, which will give us array. Now let's print value of this array. So print, then opening and closing of round parenthesis and then ARR. Here I am using print statement so that you would be able to see proper output. Now let's click onto this execute cell and see this particular array is containing 1, 4, 7, and like this you can add multiple items while creating this array. And here we are using numpy, so it would be having different items, right? And we can use any of those items. It can be function, variable, classes, right? For now this array is function. Now here let's use one more function which is sum. I'm not teaching each and every item of numpy. I'm just showing you that how to use packages. Let's use this sum function. For that what we need to do? We need to use this numpy which we have imported dot sum is the function. And then opening and closing of round parenthesis, and here we can simply provide this array which we have created. So this variable ARR is containing array. Now let's save it inside one variable. Here I will give variable name is array sum equals to. Now let's print this value. So print opening and closing of round parenthesis and this variable name which is array sum. And now let's click onto this execute cell. So because of this first print, we have got this 1, 4, 7 array. And because of this second print, we are going to get sum of all the items of this array, which is 1 plus 4 plus 7 equals to 12. And like this, there are many more items which this numpy package is having. We would be looking into this numpy in more details later. For now, we just wanted to focus on to installation of the package, importing of package, and how to use those packages. That's it. We can also import any of the package using Alias. In case of modules also, we saw different ways of importing modules. Same thing is applicable for the packages also. Now let's use Alias. Let me add one more code cell. And here what we can do, we can provide this import and then the package name, which is numpy. Any package name you can give, which you have installed. And then we need to use this as, and after that we need to provide alias name. Here for this numpy, let's give alias name as np. And now rather than using this name, we can use this alias name which is np or any name which you give. How to use it? So here on place of numpy which we were providing here, we just need to provide np dot and then we can use any of the item. Let's use array again, and here opening and closing of round parenthesis, and here we can provide any item like 1, 3, 5, 6. So it's up to you what you want to use. You can directly use this name or you can use alias. And while importing modules also, we saw that we can import specific items also. How to do so? Let me show that to you. Let me add one more code cell. And here we need to use this from keyword. So from, and then this module name, which is numpy. And here we need to mention import and what we want to import. Let's say we want to import this array, comma, let's import sum also. So sum. And like this, we can import any of the item after providing comma. This numpy is having multiple items and we can use them. For now, let's use these two items only. And now we will not have to provide this numpy or np every time. We can directly use them. Like here, we can use this array and then opening and closing of round parenthesis and then square brackets, and here let's provide some numbers. Similarly, if we want to use sum also, so we can provide the sum and let's provide this array directly inside this sum. And here let's save it inside one variable a, or any variable name you can give. And now once I print value of this a, I should be able to see sum of all the items which are inside this array. Let's use this print statement and then opening and closing of round parenthesis and let's provide a. Now let's click on to execute cell and see we have got 23, which is sum of all these 4 items. So it's up to you which way you want to use, right? You can directly use it like this. You can use alias, or if you want to use very specific items, so in that case you can use it like this, where you need to provide this from, package name, import, and then the item name. You can read it like this: import array and sum from this numpy package. That's it. And these syntax would be applicable for all the packages. Let me add this example in the document also, so it would be handy for you during revision. Let's add it here. Here let me add this example and let's add alias example also. Let's provide it here. Just for your reference, I am providing these examples, so you are aware about it. It would be easy for you to do revision. Now there is one more way to install packages where we can install multiple packages. Like here I have taken one example, PyPI install, and then we have provided 2 packages name. One is Pandas, second one is matplotlib. Similarly, previously we have used numpy. Here the Pandas is a library used for handling and analyzing structured data like tables. And matplotlib is a library used for creating graphs and visualizing data. For now, you need not to be worried about it, that what these packages are doing or how to use them. We are just learning that how to install packages, how to import packages, and how to use them. During our course, we would be seeing more details about different packages. Here we have just taken an example of some of the packages. Let's use this particular syntax where we will install Pandas and matplotlib. Let's open your terminal. For now, I am using VS Code terminal only. And here into terminal, we need to provide this PyPI and then install. And now we want to install multiple packages together. So after a space, we need to provide first package name, which is Pandas. You need to provide correct package name here. Otherwise, you will be getting error. Now after a space, you need to provide next package name, which will be matplotlib. After a space, you can provide third package name. So it's up to you. You want to install them in one go or you want to install them separately. You can also install these 2 packages separately, but you should be aware about this also. Now you can hit enter and it will install both the packages. And see, here I have made the mistake. That's what I was talking about, that you need to provide these names very carefully. If there is any typo error, you will be getting error. We have got error for this particular matplotlib because here on place of A, I have provided E. Let me provide correct name. PyPI install Pandas and then matplotlib. Hit enter here and this time it should be able to install both the packages. It may take some time. I will fast forward this installation process. And now our installation is done. And like this, you can install any package or multiple packages together. Now you can just use this import statement to import newly installed packages like Pandas, matplotlib. Without installing, you cannot import and use them. And now we know how to install packages, how to import packages, and how to use packages. Now let's see how to uninstall a package. So to uninstall a package, there is a simple syntax, which is PyPI, and on place of this install, we need to provide uninstall. So PyPI uninstall and the package name which we have already installed. Let's uninstall any of the package. Let's uninstall this Pandas. Let's go to our terminal and here we need to provide this PyPI uninstall. After a space, we need to provide the package name. Here we are uninstalling Pandas. Now let's hit enter. Oops, I made a typo error. I have given wrong uninstall spelling. It should be UNINSTALL. Now let's hit enter and this particular package should get uninstalled. Here to proceed further, we need to provide Y and again hit enter. And see, it is showing successfully uninstalled Pandas and here it is showing its version also. Now we have uninstalled the package, so we cannot use it, right? We need to install any package, then only we can use it. Let's say if I provide import statement for this pandas, import and then pandas. And now if I execute it, I should be able to see error. See, module not found error. So this is very common mistake, that you are not installing the package, but you are trying to use it. So at any point, if you are seeing this particular error, you will get to know that you need to first install the package, then only you would be able to use it. For us, for now, we have just installed NumPy and matplotlib. Matplotlib, if you will give here, you will not get error because we have installed it. We have not uninstalled it, right? Let's say I provide matplotlib. And now if I click on to this execute, so see, I'm not getting any error. So in short, if package is not installed, import will fail. Now I will say that we have not installed math random in my previous video. Why we have not installed? Because those modules were inbuilt modules which were coming with the Python itself. But these are external packages which we are using inside our code. And guys, if you're finding this playlist helpful, let me know in the comment section below. And feel free to share your suggestions. I would love to hear your thoughts. And now I will conclude this video here. But before we wrap up, let me give you a quick recap. So here we saw that what are packages. So in short, packages are ready-made code written by others. We need not to build everything. We can just reuse required packages. After that, we saw that what is PyPI, which is short form for Python Package Index. So PyPI is the official website where Python packages are stored. And after that, we saw that what is PyP. A PyP is a tool to install packages from PyPI. And then we saw that how to install packages. For that, we need to use this PyP install and then the package name. We can give any package name. After that, we saw that how to import the package. So after installing the package, we just need to provide this import and then the package name. And then we can use this imported package. So for that, we need to provide this package name dot and then the item name which we want to use. Like here, we have used this array to create one array. We have used the sum method to get sum of all the items of an array. And like this, there are multiple items inside these libraries. We can use any of the item. We also saw that we can use this alias to import a package. For that, we need to provide this import package name as and then alias name. And now on place of directly this package name, we can use this alias name, which is very short, right? np.array. We can provide any alias name. And then we can use any of the item by using this alias name. We also saw that we can import a specific item. For that, we need to use this from the package name, then import and a specific item. So we can read it like this: import array and sum from NumPy package. And now rather than using this NumPy dot or np dot this alias dot, we can directly use these items: array, sum. So it's totally up to you which way you want to use. If you are seeing these type of syntaxes anywhere during our course or into your code, into your project, so don't get confused. After that, we saw that we can install multiple packages. For that, we need to provide this PyP install and then multiple package name after providing space. So PyP install, then we installed pandas. After space, we have provided this matplotlib, and here we can provide more packages also. It will install all the packages in one go. And it is mandatory that you need to install the package every time before importing it. Otherwise, you would be getting one error, which is module not found error. If you get such type of error, then you will get to know that you need to install the specific package. For that, you have got an error. And at the end, we saw that how to uninstall the package. In that case, you need to use this PyP and then uninstall. And after that, we can provide any package name which we want to uninstall. You may also have to provide confirmation before proceeding further. We can provide confirmation, like here we provided Y and then hit enter. After that, it successfully uninstalled or removed that particular package. Now we cannot use this package into any of other project because we have uninstalled it. So install and uninstall these packages carefully. So in short, I will conclude it in one line. Packages come from PyPI. PyP install them and import let you use them in your code. That's it. Now that you know how to install and use packages, in next video we will see how to manage them properly using virtual environments. And now that's it from my end. You can click onto this first card to go to the next video. You can click onto the second card to access this whole AI engineering course. And stay tuned for my upcoming videos. If you have any comments, questions or doubts, you can let me know into the comment section below. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Have a great day.